We're gonna go over jump spotting today. I use scroll wheel to jump. You can see in the bottom right there. Just make sure you look at that whenever you're trying to figure out my inputs for what I'm doing. Let's go over how to jump spot. So I'm gonna hold W and jump, just like this. But you can do the same jump without letting go of W. So I'm gonna do that same jump, but I let go of W right after I jump, and you see that you kind of just go the same distance. There's no downside to it. Now you'll be tempted to just hold left to go to the left, but you'll see that doesn't actually move you anywhere. It gives you like a slight, leftward adjustment. So to actually make the game take you to the left, you need to press the S key. So I'm going to jump, hold left, and then press the S key. And by pressing the S key, that turns your character. You just in any direction. So I hold right, same idea. And I use the S key as a sort of timing of when I want to turn. So if I'm going out here to jump spot, right, I'm going to hold that S key after I start holding left whenever I feel like, oh, I've seen too much. Oh, I'm too far, I want to go back, right? That's your button to go back and stop doing your thing. Now setting up your jump spot, you want to have a long angle, like we talked about earlier. You want to be close to the angle. The way I would set it up for no mouse movement jump spot is I want to give myself some room. I'm imagining my character is going to come out like this, and then when I press the S key, I go 90 degrees, so I go horizontal, and I come back under cover, right? So I want to give myself a kind of a gap to the wall here, to give myself room to come out and go behind the wall, right? If you try to jump spot like this, there's nowhere to go. So I'm coming out, go behind the wall. If we want to increase that potency a little bit, we can have a little bit of mouse movement. So what you can do is do the same jump spot, all the same buttons, and just move your mouse to the left, or to whatever direction you're turning. And you'll notice that your character, instead of going like straight and then taking a 90-degree angle and going this direction straight, you go straight and you take a sharper turn, okay? I take a sharper turn by holding the left a bit. The inputs are the same, I'm just moving my mouse to the left as I hold left. This is a little bit more advanced, but good to know. And what that means is that I don't need to take such a wide approach to the angle. I don't need to come out at such a huge angle like this. I can come out more like this if I also bring my mouse back after I do the jump spot. You don't also need to come out all the way to see if they're here. You can look at the mini-map, or you can just jump spot and they'll probably shoot you a lot of times too. So, I would do this with whatever care you want to. Like if things are offing, I'm not going to come out wide for like a deep jump spot. I'm only going to come out for like this much or something to bait the op shot out, and then I'll know they're there. Why to jump spot? One of the main ones is it spots enemies in a particularly safe way. This is really good for spotting offers. So for example, on this big C long angle, people love to op this angle all the time, and a jump spot is a really common way to deal with it. You can jump spot pretty deep like that, and you'll be able to actually physically see them, but that's kind of dangerous, so a lot of people just go for like a shoulder jump spot, where they only see a little bit of you, and that way the op will still try and shoot at you, you'll hear the op shot, and you're good to go. Another big reason why we would jump spot is to get safe information. So for example, if I'm trying to hold C site and I'm a KJ or something of the sort, I don't really want to fight them down this super long angle. That's just really dangerous for me. But I do want to see if they're coming to my site, right? I can't peek out and swing to hold them. They'll just kill me. I want to see if they come. So a jump spot is really useful for that. This allows me to see the enemies walking up. It allows me to like see it so early that I can call for a smoke in time, and anyone will be able to drag this thing over, drop a smoke down before they come out. I can set up my util, I can call for rotates. I get the information super early. Looking at these long angles is always a great jump spot time when there's a very kind of long angle, long distance from where you can see and the corner that you are working around. So C long's a classic if you wanted to. Very easy jump spot here. Right, any of these long angles where you can see very deep and the corner is very close to you. Those are the really big ones, but you can honestly jump spot most things in the game, depending on the situation you're in, right? If I know mid is clear and I just want to jump spot this area if I think it might be opping, like this is also a very easy jump spot. The time to do jump spots are when we're playing against offers. A really common one is when you guys are in a 3 versus 1, or any time where we are up a lot of numbers. So if we're in a 4v2, or a 3v1, or a 5v2, anything like that, jump spots are amazing because they allow us to get information so early but not commit to any fights. So what that means is if we're in a 4v2, I might be set up with 1, 1, 1, 1, and we're spotting all these sites. If I just, you know, post up somewhere and stand like this, then I'm giving them a 1v2 when they find me. So if I do a jump spot instead of doing that in the 4v1, now when I see the enemy, I can say, hey guys, they're coming C, and my A players can rotate over, come C with me, and then we can all retake the site together, or all group up and fight them together. So I'm allowing myself to get information safely. Hopefully that was good for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the nonsense. Have a good day.